Well, hello. Uh, Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may happen to be. I am your host, CB Smallwood, broadcasting possibly live from Olympus Mons, Mars. But then again, you may have seen my previous video where I was driving down the street. What looked like with street lights and cars and a Little Caesars. If you've seen that, I promise you those facilities are on Mars. It's the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. Um, but anyway, you're watching Sketching Past Midnight Live, and today I'm trying a couple of new things tonight. Well, the first one isn't a new thing. The first one, I am broadcasting on my desktop computer, so you may notice some super clear audio coming through my handy dandy Logitech 720p microphone that I paid $30 for at Walmart, but is now a $130 microphone, which is crazy. Well, it's not a micro; it's a webcam, but I use that as a mic. So there you go. Secrets revealed. So what we're going to talk about, what we're going to do tonight. I don't know, a little bit of everything. Let's see if I can do one of these share screen things. See, share screen. I'm having to read all this stuff, so bear with me. It's been a while since I did in the entire screen, the window. I'm going to go with the entire screen. I got nothing to hide. There you go. Nice. Let's see. I got my Krita pulled up here, so I guess you guys can see that, guys and gals. Yep. So anyway, before we get started, I want to say this, that we're going to have a special guest on tonight, and we're going to talk for a bit about his work and all this other stuff, and we're going to talk about the movie Eternals that I just watched recently, and he probably watched like I don't know, like a couple days before me. I'm not for sure. So anyway, let's get talking. First, I'm having trouble with these pages, turning them, but that's okay. I'm going to figure it out. Let me hide this. No, that's not working. Let me hide that. Okay, this one's the first page. So let me see if I can flip this right quick. I think I need to make a new layer. It apparently has to be a vector layer. Let's see. Copy layer, and can I paste it here? Paste. The image data you're trying to paste has no color profile information. How do you want to interpret this data? I'll say as web. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Guess I don't need that layer. Now I should be able to rotate this. Well, you see, I was talking to my buddy Steven like a couple of days ago, and the topic of discussion is, making software and stuff. Oh shoot, Ctrl Z. Didn't even rotate it. View, image, rotate. Oh, here we go. What's it doing? Yes. Okay. I got it working here. Bear with me. Rotate to the left. So me and Steven was talking about software, and one of the things that I was talking about is there's like all these opportunities to make really killer, simple software that I feel like would blow up big, because well, It's like it's like what you just seen just then. It took me like 10, 20 different clicks just to get this thing to rotate, and it shouldn't be that hard. And it ain't just this software with Krita. It's the same thing with Photoshop, GIMP, Media Bang, and all this other stuff. It should not be this complicated. But I can get used to it, and I do get used to it. It's just part of the thing here. All right, let me hide this. Let me go look at this one. So, Wildcat topics tonight. Talk about that right quick before we bring our guest in. I did a live show a little bit earlier, a couple hours earlier, where I was driving down the road. And, oh, look, this one's rotated too. I didn't even notice. Now, let me think how to combine these together. See, image. And we're going to go to layer and shoot. This is where it gets complicated. View, image. Let's go image to new size. Resize canvas. That's what I'm looking for. So it needs to be double this to fit the other thing. So I'm going to say that'll be 66. Let me write this down so I don't forget. 66. And then the bottom one that'll be 2 and 102. Okay, so I'm having to do some mathematics here, folks. Bear with me. Okay, and add on 2 0 0 0. All right. 6600.00. And this one is 102 00.00. Yeah, okay. All right. So what have I done? Okay, I've done that apparently. That's pretty big. Hopefully, now why won't it move? What's the deal with this? Yeah, move current layer. Oh, I see. I see. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Oh, I really wish that the people that scan this, that they, shucks, that, that they already had it combined for me. They've done it before. I think I'll just leave like a little space. Shoot. That's fine. Whatever. All right, go to this one. But I wish that they had it combined for me so I wouldn't have to do all this digitally. It's very annoying. Zoom in here. I feel like I'm docking the space station. Hey, there we go. Now, you may notice that there's this little line in the middle. I guess it might be fine to leave it like that because, this is where the staple or whatever's going in between. And there might be like a couple of centimeters that you won't see stuff in the middle. So that might be fine. I don't know. Move that out of the way. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, let's go back to here. All right. So let me quit working on this for 1 second, and then we'll get back to it. And I want to talk about the Wildcat Anthology stuff. So here's the progress that we got so far. We've got stickers I've got stickers that that I've made of the fan club and also of the Wildcat logo, not the title font or whatever you want to call it, but the actual logo. He has a logo. He doesn't wear the logo, but it's a logo I made for him, to kind of represent him. So I might use those as tiers. I might use those as some type of giveaways and thank yous and that sort of thing. I don't know, but I have them. Okay, that's the point. I already got a few of them stuck around the house, or at least my boy Cooper does. The other thing is, I've got 28 pages roughly done of the anthology. 80 of those pages are penciled, inked, and lettered, and that is also the me and BW Sims contribution. The other 20 pages are penciled and inked. As you can see here, here's a double page spread from that. I just need to tidy them up and add some lettering to them. So we're going to maybe try some of that tonight. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And also, I think I'm going to add 8 more pages to the anthology, which would make it, I'm no mathematician here, 28 plus 20. So it'd be like 36 pages that I'll be adding, I guess. And that's not counting the 8 pages from Peter DeLuca, 8 pages from Abel Parsons, Peter Palmiotti, Lucifer Storm, the trifecta of awesome, their contribution. Also, Jan's contribution, his 8 pages. Then we got Sideburns, who turned in a whopping 13 pages. I'm all about overachievers. I really appreciate that too, and then we got the amazing RJ Johnston's contributions, which was, what was it? 8 pages? 8 pages? Yes. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. Anytime I multitask, I have a little bit of difficulty. Oh, look how it comes alive. Now, what are you doing? Let me hit cancel because I want to do this all at once. So I need to merge with layer down below. There it is. Now, let's try this. So the point is, everybody's getting stuff done. RJ Johnston's contribution is totally finished. He did his months ago. Also, we've got the fantastic Sideburns. His contribution was finished many moons ago. And everybody else is hard at work. A lot of most of the other people that are contributing to the anthology, they are, they got a lot of side projects, just like I do. And, they're multitasking. So I understand that they're pretty busy. So it's kind of hard to, get a lot of stuff done. And also Jan got married many months ago. Congratulations yet again. So I like how this darkened up nice. So I'm just going to call it a day on that. I got a few things I didn't erase really well, but that's okay. That's all right. So the thing I want to talk about the anthology is I really want to get a video package together, a promo package where I've got all the contributors' artwork, and I'm featuring some of the parts of their contributions in this video with an awesome video package and all this other stuff to get people hyped up for the anthology. So that is kind of what I want to do. And, for those of you that have not seen it yet, let me see if I can show you here. You can watch me hit these buttons. All right. So there you go. All right. So I guess what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and add my guest for the night, which is um, a good friend, my brother from another mother, Will Avenger, a accomplished artist who's been drawing since I want to say third grade, but maybe second, maybe first grade for all I know. Been drawing a long time, and in the last 10 years has had a lot of momentum, a lot of success, headed his way. So anyway, with that said, let's see. I'm going to add him to stream, and you know what I need? I'm a hypocrite. I should have got headphones myself.
You're a hippo.
Are there? Can you hear me? Are you there, Will Avenger?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is it echoing any?
No, it's pretty clear on my side, man.
Okay. If there's anybody in the chat,
you're a hippo, Brian.
I'd really like to know if it's echoing right now. That's my big thing. And let's see. I mean, remove the screen share. We'll just make it that.
You're a hippo, Brian.
You're a hippo.
Did you know that hippos kill more people than any other animal almost?
Well, along the lines of that, I did know that. I'm not a hippo fan. Those are evil creatures.
Yeah, they're mean, man. They're mean.
They hurt their own kind. They're extremely territorial.
It's like I'm wanting to say something right now, and I need to just shut up because, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, dude, that would be a killer wildcat villain, a hippo.
All right, it's a done deal.
He's like a hippo guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like a hippo, and he's a gangster or something. I don't know. It'd be ridiculous.
Well, I've actually been thinking a lot about
because they're
that.
mean. They're mean.
What happened was here's two things that happened that got me kind of thinking that. The first thing is BW Sim's story where Wildcat fights the two polar bears.
Right.
And then the other story that I've not told anybody yet because I've not got anywhere close near to drawing it, which was like Captain Dynamo or something.
Oh, I love Captain Dynamo.
Yeah, and I had him all pumped up like he's Prophet, like Rob Liefeld's Prophet, and then he fights this evil doctor in his creation, these mutoids. And they could be anything. And so it's like it kind of inspired a little bit by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they fight all these different things.
Right.
And
humanoids.
And so, that and BW Sims got me thinking, well, not so much because he said it, but because of the polar bears in the story that I drew off his script, got me thinking maybe I'll put some more maybe I'll put some of these mutoids in Wildcat's arsenal of villains and
are they called mutoids?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm calling them, mutoids.
Well, it's like what is the term for a part animal, part human variation of species? What is that? A mutant? What is that exactly?
Well, I don't know.
I don't either.
Well, it might be a mutant. I mean, mutant's been used in movies and comics and everything like that.
You would think there would be a term for a blend of animalistic and humanoidist animal, animal hybrids.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I thought there maybe was an actual term for that, but you think
I think a lot of people when it comes to sci-fi stuff, they use the word mutant, but I was trying to stay away from it, because I'm prepared to fight for the Wildcat name because it's a generic word, but I could see. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Because I first have to become successful enough for DC Comics to recognize me. But I would imagine one day they're going to be irritated that they have a Wildcat and a Wildcats, and I have a Wildcat, but I have the best one.
True. Right.
Yeah. Let me answer some of these comments. Let's see. We got fantastic Salzar Art Nation. Hello, Frank. CB. We meet again. Sideburn says, "G'day, mate. Good day to you too, sir." Gabrielle Meza says, "Hello there. It's glad to have you here as well." The fantastic one, Gabrielle. Okay, everybody talking to each other, not talking to me. Don't like that. Look here, having the whole conversations. All right.
We're being ignored.
Got a possible Russian bot. I'm flattered that Skynet and the Terminators are also fans of the stream. Glad to have you here. Chuckanarkanarshikanikan. Cyburn says, make a mod CB and get rid of the bots. Well, I kind of like the bots. Make me a mod. Make me a mod. Let's see. I can put you in timeout and I can block you. Let's say, well, wait a minute. What's this star do? A starred you? No, that's not it either. Let me think. I think I have to like type your name in or something. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Sounds all right. Sorry I wasn't able to do a story CB. I can do an illustration though if you like. Yeah. Do me an honest illustration. I'll throw it in there. Absolutely. Sideburns would be a good mod. Yeah, I'm going to try to make him a mod as soon as I get it all figured out. Fluxicore.
Cool name.
Glad to have you here. The excellent Fluxicore. And they say sanitizer. And I'm thinking maybe that maybe that's in reference to I was showing sanitizer at one point in the car. I don't know if it actually recorded that, but I was at Little Caesars in Mars, and I showed a thing of sanitizer in my car, and maybe that's what that is. No echo. Good. Nah. Okay. Fantastic. So we went through the whole litany of comments, so we're good. Okay, so I figured what we do is we go straight. Oh, look there! I see your head. I don't see it
I was
anymore.
playing with I was playing with the camera. I didn't,
yeah, that's what happens to me. Okay, let me go to something here. All right, so let's go to share. Stop screen. What I want to stop. Okay. Stop screen on that. Okay, now let's go to share. Share screen. Share screen. A window. Man, this is a thing here. Okay. Oh, look here. I can work stuff. I can do things.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like Chucky's face.
So let me introduce this. So I'm talking again. I don't know if I did a good job at this, but I am talking to my good buddy Will Avenger, and we are looking at his artwork. So we're gonna scroll through his artwork here and take a gander at everything. So what is this that we're looking at first of all?
This is a yearly contest that I do every year on Halloween, or around Halloween rather. And it's become a thing. I've done it for like the last maybe 4 to 5 years around Halloween. And what I would do is I would draw like a piece like this, which this is one of the pieces, and it became a contest. Every year the question was, can you name all the films that these characters first appeared in? And if you got the first person to name all these films accurately would win this art piece. And I've done that for the last 5 years or so. Pretty cool.
Let me take a stab at this. Okay, we got Chucky from Child's Play. We got I feel like his name is Pinhead from Puppet Master.
I think it is Pinhead.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll take the films. I've already forgot all the characters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
I'll take the films. I'll take the films.
Yeah, that'd probably be easier, really.
It would be.
The I don't think he really had a name. The doll guy from Saw.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna skip her. I reckon. Well, we got Doll Man down here.
Yeah, I love Doll Man. I love Doll Man.
We've got
that might be a hard one. I don't know.
No. They have a name. I'm trying to think what this is called. There's like 4 or 5 of them, and they actually did a crossover movie with Puppet Masters
and Doll Man. And Doll Man.
And Doll Man. He was in there too. It was Demonic Toys.
That's it.
Demonic Toys. And we got another one from Puppet Master, and
he was cool. He had the blade hand.
They gave him a nickname, and I can't think of what he is, but I remember in the 3rd movie, he actually said
knives. Is it knife eyes or something weird like it? And knives come out his eyes too.
I don't know, but like he was based off the Nazi in the 3rd movie, you know, and the guy made a puppet after him.
Yep, yeah, that's cool.
All right, so we got the girl in the center here.
You know,
is that the evil doll girl?
Yeah, it's whack. Yeah, but that's it. That's her.
She had did she just have like one movie?
She's had at least 2 to 3, but she made cameos in other films too.
Okay.
What is her name? It ain't Lucille. It's Annabelle. It's Annabelle.
Annabelle. Oh wait, no. You know what? I thought this was like much older than that. I thought that was that doll movie with the girl with the black hair. That was a doll, and it came around. It came out around Child's Play 2 or 3 was out.
It's like a rip off or something.
Sort of. But it was a good movie. But no, yeah, Annabelle. So I got one wrong out of all these.
And a smell.
All right, so we got Hulk and Thor.
Yeah, it's like I ain't seen these in a while. In a way, I like these. Forgot about some of them.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I was getting these. It's a trip down memory lane
for both of us.
Oh, and folks, as we flip through these, I just want to remind everybody that you can go to Facebook
or Instagram.
Yeah, you can go to Mike Zuckerberg's website called Facebook, and you can hang on a second. Let me see what the dog's barking at. Gonna kill some people.
Robbing you blind.
All right, I'm back. But, when the dog starts barking, what you do is you turn your porch light on. And that lets people know outside that, hey, there's somebody awake. And, there's danger. But anyway, I was going to say that you can get on Facebook, everybody, and look, see a lot of this stuff on the art of Will Avenger. So be sure to like that.
Or Instagram.
Yeah. Or Instagram. I forgot about that. Is it called the Art of Will Avenger on Instagram?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So there you go. You got two options. Looks like you got a lot of Freddie Mercury here in a Crydigee.
Oh
with,
yeah,
with
man.
glasses.
That's one of my prized possessions. But like, I got an autograph by Chuck Norris whenever I did that.
Yeah, Chuck Norris autographed this
Met the man.
Freddie Mercury homage.
Good guys wear black.
Yeah. Is this one with the shades? I'm trying to remember. This is like one of the early ones. Is that from like Force of One or something?
It is. I think it's good guys wear black.
Oh, okay, you said it a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the one down here, is this from Delta Force?
No, it is from Missing in Action.
Missing in Action.
Yeah,
Okay.
same difference, I guess.
All right. So this one is Force of One.
No, I mean it was around. It was the no mustache Chuck Norris, but that's from Breaker Breaker.
Okay. All right. Well, Walker, Texas Ranger. Do I get that one?
Yeah, you can't miss that one. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly
Yeah.
that.
All
You
right. So Iron
failed.
Man.
You failed. You failed.
No, I didn't.
You failed. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, my color jabber.
Yeah.
Forgot about that too.
Yeah.
That was pretty solid. I'm still pretty happy with that one. That one.
Yeah,
That
it
feels
looks really good.
Yeah, that feels good.
Do you have like a lot of glossy prints of any of this?
A lot of glossy prints.
Oh, yeah.
I probably have several prints of it somewhere, man. I'd have
No,
to
when
dig
you
on
say
my outfit.
prints, what do you mean? Like card stock or?
Cardstock prints, yes.
Yeah. We need to get you some fancy prints of some of these things. Get you like a booth set up.
Yeah, I got piles of prints, man. I mean, I really do got like heavy cardstock prints, a lot of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the nerve to like setting a booth up. You know how that is.
Yeah, I was thinking like the next time they do
there's Tom Petty, heartbreaking.
that local horror convention that they do every year.
Which local one?
Up in Lexington.
Oh, that one. It's not local.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's local for us.
We're gonna start arguing on this thing.
Yeah. And then I think we need to get you set up at the Lexington Horror Convention.
It's a big
and
step.
get a lot all your horror prints because you got a bunch now.
Oh yeah, I got quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few. Let's good old Tom Petty. That's a horror print, right?
I like Tom Petty here. This is awesome.
I do too. I dig Tom Petty, man.
And also, as an actor, I loved his little cameo in The Postman, one of my favorite movies. That was great.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was your favorite movie. One of your favorite movies.
Yeah, The Postman. It is. It's
is that the one with Kevin? Is that the one with Kevin Costner? Is Kevin Costner in that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the postman.
He's the postman.
The postman.
I invoke the law of 8 on this stream.
Can you name that bottom left corner character, bro? That's a good movie. That's a really
Alice, Sweet Alice.
Close. I can see where you got that at, but that is a really, really good film. I find it far underrated. But no, it's not it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not underrated. This movie is really underrated. No one talks about it. It's a phenomenal film.
I give. What is it?
Tourist Trap.
Tourist
Great film. Yeah, it's got a killer bad guy in it. I think Chuck Connors plays the villain in it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing movie. You would really, I'd say you really like it. If you watch it, you're like, well, you know what? This movie's awesome. Because it is. I recommend it. Soups.
I like his pose. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the perspective turned out pretty nice on that.
Yeah.
Something that just gives me night terrors every day. perspective.
So here's my color job over your horror collage. Horror. You know what? I messed up.
What'd you do?
Look at them eyes.
Yeah,
Look at
you
them
should
eyes.
have. Yeah, you just needed a highlight, man.
I just made them all green.
Yep. One highlight would have fixed that easy.
Yeah.
You could have done that easy.
Oh well.
I like that.
Yeah.
That turned out pretty nice, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. So I like these squares. I was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them too. Yeah, I'm a fan of them too.
Yeah, I got the idea from Ron Friends. He does this a lot.
Ron Friends is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
And I've seen some stuff.
Kind of funny guy.
I've seen some stuff of him where he's done commissions, and it's not Dan Jurgens. Who's that guy that Dan Jurgens worked with on Superman? Like he inked him sometimes. You know?
Oh gosh. What book did he do? Did he do like The Death of Superman? Did he do that?
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he did. Brett Breeding or something.
Brett Breeding. Yes. I'm aware of
Well,
Brett Breeding.
Brett Breeding, when he inks Ron Friends, it's perfect. It's great. It's great stuff.
I like Ron Friends' Thunderstrike stuff.
Yeah.
Or is that Ron Lim? That's right. I'm thinking of the right guy. Yeah, Ron Friends.
Yeah, Ron Friends.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But Brett Breeding is awesome inker, and whenever he inks, in the rare occasions he inks Ron Friends, it looks really good.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his mate.
I really like how this vision came together. I thought this was pretty cool.
Because he's a vision, bro.
Yeah. He has the vision.
I will say this. I can tell on my own that I've grown a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like you're going through time here, and it's,
yeah. Yeah. That last better. One was from 2020.
Yeah. I hear music.
Hello. All right, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, love you. Bye. I like how this carnage turned out. Looks good. I like the highlights and stuff like that. It looks like, did you use like a gel pen for some of that, or you just leave it white?
No, I use a Posca pen.
Oh, that big fat pen?
Yeah, it's killer. I really like them. Poscas. That's what I use.
Is that what Jim Lee uses?
Or is that
David Finch?
David Finch uses those. They use Uniposcas is what they're called. But David Finch turned me on to them when I watched his stream.
I love this.
Yeah. I like that. I thought the pose. It was murder getting that pose, but like I thought it turned out pretty good, man. I was pretty happy with that. I felt like he's flinging the cards.
Yeah, he is. I like it. I like the Kirby crackle and all that stuff.
He's gonna blow somebody up with them cards, bro.
He is. He's gonna kill a hippo.
Yeah, I got something. When you say I probably know more, I'm probably second in command on like the knowledge of Wildcat, bro.
You are.
I am. When you say that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's true.
Yeah, it's like me and Wildcat's had like a long, many of an adventure. You know.
He has, and people just don't even know it.
Oh, they have no clue, man. Like the wild stuff. No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
That Wildcat has done over the years, and it's awesome. Ridiculously awesome. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy about that one. I don't know. I feel like maybe the eyes are off. You know.
I tell you, my favorite thing on this, I like what
The green,
I like that cross
the X
hatching
green.
there you got doing.
Oh yeah, I like that too. I
That
don't
was
like I don't like the eyes. I think the
yeah.
eyes are a little off. I think that's what it is for
This
me. I
cross
don't know.
hatching was a big thing in the '90s, and I remember Pascal Ferry or Perry, whatever his name is.
Hmm.
Seemed like uh, it was him and
I know you're gonna
maybe
say
Jim
it's
Ching or something Ching.
Jim Chun.
Jim Chung. Jim
Yeah,
Chung.
Jim Chun. He
Jim
did
Chung.
I remember when he did Maverick.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's. I think it was on Maverick that I
Yep.
first got introduced to this cross
Yeah, I was like,
hatching.
dude, yeah, this dude's awesome. I was like, I
I,
love Jim Chun when he did
yeah,
Maverick. I was like,
I
man,
never
that's
saw
awesome.
anybody do that cross
Do
hatching
that,
till he did it.
and then it started being everywhere.
Then it started being everywhere, and I remember it seemed like Pascal Ferry.
Yeah.
He may have
Did he
did it
do
when he was
Heroes? Did he
on.
do Heroes for Hire? Man, is that what he
Yeah, he
did?
did Heroes for Hire.
And it
Yeah,
was
in the '90s.
awesome. Yeah, but he don't draw like that no more.
No, you don't.
It annoys
Nobody
me
does.
because it was awesome. I really like that one. I thought that turned out really awesome.
Yeah, I like the colors.
Yeah, I like the skull. I think I think he looks mean. I think the fire looks like fire. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
He's like a mean Ghost Rider. I like that one too.
yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Stomping through the rubble.
Rubble of his life.
No, that sounded sad, Brian.
Yeah,
There's some sadness in that.
yeah.
Yeah, the rubble of his life. Oh, I like
The
that one. I
rubble
like
of his
that.
life.
Yeah, I really like the composition of that one. I
Yeah,
think that the composition really sold that one. For me.
yeah. So, is it difficult thinking up what characters when you do a
It
hard collage like
Yeah,
this?
yeah, it's miserable.
Yeah,
I say it's miserable, but it's like miserable fun. You throw in there a couple characters that everybody might get, but then I gotta go some obscure reveal or they'll get it really quick.
yeah,
But if you go too obscure, they may not get it ever.
yeah. So I think
So
at this point, do you keep like a list because like when you go
forget
do
put
the
the
new
same
hard
person on there.
things?
Right.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
don't keep
So
a list or anything, but there's maybe a chance I put the same guy on there twice or something.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you'd have to
It
have
could
a list.
happen. It
You've
could
done a
happen
lot of these.
eventually.
You've done a
Yeah,
lot of them.
I've done a few of them, man. I really have. Yeah.
More than a few. Well, look at this.
Again, see that I feel like that is a cool style, man. I really
Mhm.
do. I love that kind of look. I don't know how to explain. It's not superhero or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's just really fun. It's a fun style, I guess. I like doing things like that.
yeah. Kind of puts me in mind of Fritz the cat.
Oh man, little Robert Crumb, man.
Yeah, Robert
Little
Crumb.
Crumb, little Crumb, dude.
WWZB. It's very dirty 95.1.
Yeah, little Crumb, little pedophilia there, man. Little just terrible.
Yeah,
Thanks, Brian.
yeah.
I take it as a
I like.
compliment.
I love that Robert Crumb documentary. That thing
Oh
is.
man, it's great. That thing's awesome.
Yeah,
It's awesome. It's just
it's out there.
there's some interesting guys is what those guys are.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're mesmerized. It's like looking at roadkill. You can't look away.
You know what I got to give those guys credit for
Yeah,
more than anything? Crumb himself. It's not
yeah,
even his art. Like his art's amazing, but I got to give the guy at least some form of credit for being as honest as he could be.
yeah,
Like he was a pretty honest fellow, even though he was kind of lewd and the things he was into was lewd. He was an expressionist, man. Dang.
I gotta go deal with something for 1 second, but why don't you tell everybody about how you first got your t-shirts made?
Oh God, that's a long story, bro.
Oh well, just off the top of your head, doesn't matter.
I can't even remember.
You and who was it? Levi.
It was me and Levi, man. I actually had some shirts made once upon a time. I can't see the string. Yeah, well. Um, let me think. Used to go to a video store. Levi owned a video store back when there was video stores, and they rented DVDs. I guess DVD stores, and he would rent them like when the young people did. And kind of met him. He was in the comics. We talked about it, and he wanted to do some shirt design, so I did a shirt design. And the Art of Will Avenger logo was the shirt design there, man. And we made several of them, and we sold all of them. It was pretty cool. It's kind of a short story, but dabbled into this and that. I hear footsteps.
All right, I'm back.
Are you there?
I can entertain civilization.
I don't know if they heard anything I said. I can't see this actual stream moving. I don't think.
Oh yeah, like like on that little, you can't see the stream at all.
I see where you got auto. Where the photos or the pictures are, like where you're showing the photo. I see that.
Yeah.
And down below it says you're in the show. That's what it's telling me.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a mic, a cam mic, chat.
Yeah.
I need to hit chat, don't I?
Well, I think on the live stream, what you would see is like you'll see the little New Empire logo on the top on the left hand, and down below it, that's you.
Yeah.
And every time you talk, you'll see like this little highlighted circle. So that means that there's people can hear you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Answer a few quick comments. Our most awesome friend from God knows where, Maya Melinga says Von Rent. Yes. That is my answer, is yes. And thank you for tuning in, possible bot. And if you're not a bot, forgive me. Our most excellent friend, Fluxcore, says 3 beers. I think it's 3 beers or 3 cheers. Either way, I accept both. Sideburns writes, I love working stuff and doing things. And he also says, why the name Will Avenger?
It just popped in, man. I don't know where it came. To be honest, I don't really know where it came from, Brian.
Yeah.
It's like I did comics. I did comics and all this, and like I remember my name is William. That's my real name is William. Yeah. And I was like, one day, it was when we used to play online, and we used to play Halo and stuff like that. It was my handle name on Halo, and it just, I don't know. It just sounded cool. Will Avenger.
Yeah,
that's where it came from. There's no real story behind.
Yeah. So why use that as your artist moniker? I think that's what he means by that.
Oh, okay. It was my handle name as a gamer. Not that I was a great gamer or anything, but that's what I used for years. And like people would call me that when they would see me out. And I was like, well, it's got a ring to it, and it sounds cool, and that's pretty much it. It just it had to be that.
Well, I think what he's really asking is, what are you trying to hide?
Everything.
Interesting. All right, dodging the question there. Okay, I see. But it's sort of like like in my case, with CB Smallwood, like this came about like a couple years ago, maybe not that long ago. Oh yeah, I guess it has been a couple years now. But in trying to build my brand and take over the world and that whole thing, I Google myself. I'm all about Googling myself, and apparently there's more than one Brian Smallwood, Yeah, there's a Brian Smallwood. There's a Brian Smallwood who worked on on Talladega Nights. Did the special effects for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I know it. I need to call my
Really?
cousin and see if he can hook me up. And then my other cousin, the other Brian Smallwood, is really into astronomy as I am, and he like paints
Twins.
planets and solar systems and stuff.
Twins.
Yeah, and I think there's maybe like one more notable Brian Smallwood that does creative stuff. And I was like, you know what? These guys are older than me. I will surrender the rights to the Brian name.
They have seniority.
And you know, I like H.P. Lovecraft, and I was like thinking, okay, I'll just be C.B.
Wow.
Smallwood from now on.
I didn't know that was where you got it from, or the idea.
Yeah,
H.P. Lovecraft's awesome.
yeah. You know, just go to thinking, you know, if you hadn't got me reading H.P. Lovecraft, C.B. Smallwood would not exist.
Yeah, well, you owe me your life now. You owe
Yeah,
me your life.
maybe.
Yeah. The Hound to come get you from H.P. Lovecraft.
All right. So to recap, he's not saying why he uses the name Will Avenger. Clearly, he has something to hide. So we're just going to skip that, and we're going to go to the next one, which is Spawn. Spawn. I like the colors on this.
I like the colors, man, but you know what? It took me. There's a lot of like smudging going on. It kind of worked in my favor in some ways, but those alcohol markers will smear black ink, man, and it smeared my stuff. I got upset, but I made it work.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at this right quick. FluxCore says every time you Google yourself, it logs your MAC address.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I believe it. But you know, I'm not too worried about that stuff. Not that you shouldn't be concerned on some level, but I'm trying to be rich and famous, and I'm not too worried about being anonymous for the most part. I mean, like I think everybody on the planet has a right to a certain degree of privacy, even if you are a celebrity. You know, I mean, nobody needs to know what kind of underwear is in Nicole Kidman's dresser drawer. You know,
Granny
unless
panties.
she posts it on Instagram, or something like that.
I bet it's granny. I bet it's granny panties, dude.
You're probably right. I'd say she probably wears very comfortable undies.
Yeah,
I would say.
I'd say at this time in her life, anyway.
Yeah, definitely. But my point is, I'm not trying to be private, but at the same time, I guess I can see how you need to be mindful of these things. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling right now, so I'm rambling. What's my thing here? Okay. I like this.
I like that one too. I thought
I
the
like
figure
all
was
of
pretty.
them. I'm just saying I like this.
Yeah, I think again these are a little more recent, and it seems like I've grown a bit. I worked hard on them. I like that pose. I thought the pose was pretty cool. And again, the composition. I think the composition sells most of this crap.
Yeah, I like
for the most part.
I like the whole layout of it, the composition and stuff. I love that. Tell you what, one of my other things I like here is I love these rocks. Love these rocks.
Rubble.
Yeah.
Look organic, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't know how I did
it's like
I don't know how I do that.
It's kind of like it's like George Perez and Bernie Wrightson had a baby that made rubble.
Wow, that's a rough pregnancy, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's a hard pregnancy,
it's got the George Perez-y looking rubble.
Tough pregnancy.
But it's like Bernie Wrightson came in and said, "Well, your rubble don't look real." So he goes in and he starts adding shadows and stuff.
He just turns into that.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And I like this steam, fog, smoke things.
That's my lazy steam fog.
And I tell you
I
something
make
else I
it
like.
work.
I like the oddest things when it comes to stuff. Like everybody else is like looking like, look at this impressive Cyclops and the muscles and the textures. And I'm over here and I'm like looking down. I was like, damn, that's a sharp looking signature. I like that.
I couldn't tell you when I started actually using that signature, man,
Yeah.
and not writing my entire name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I was thinking about like trying to do like a shorthand, signature, like some of the guys in the 90s did.
right.
I like how I do my Smallwood signature, but like
I do
one of the
too.
problems, one of the problems I realized that I had with it is that sometimes when I got like a cool piece of artwork, my
Mhm.
name ruins it, just ruins it.
What do you mean that? What do you mean by that?
Well, sometimes it don't fit.
Oh, the size of it.
Yeah, it's the size.
I'll tell you what I use. I'm sorry. Like my little
Turns
signature.
out
It's just it.
Smallwood is actually pretty big wood.
It is big wood.
Yeah,
That signature, the signature I use, I try to use it sometimes in the composition.
yeah.
Like I put it in a spot where it may help it, or at least I
Hmm.
think it helps it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if it works, but I try to make it work.
There's a color version.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did color it, didn't I?
I feel like I took this and I feel like that I had um enhanced it.
It's really bright.
No,
Looks really
I
bright
mean,
on the
I
screen.
didn't do this. I mean, this is all you, but like
It looks really bright on the screen. It's cool though.
it is. It's where you took a picture with your phone, and on the left hand side of this is where
The light
the light
shining
source
on
is
it.
at.
Yep, yep. You're right. It's exactly what it was.
I think yeah, it'd be
Cyclops.
cool to
I still feel like Cyclops is underutilized. He's one of the coolest X-Men.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like a military guy. You know what I'm saying? He really believes in the cause. He's a true
Yeah,
believer.
I feel like Cyclops has like a lot of potential, and he's
He
always
does.
underutilized. You know.
Yeah. I mean, he when Wolverine showed up, he started getting underutilized, pretty much at that exact moment.
Yeah. Let me go here. Let me go down here. There we go. I got stuff going on now.
Ooh, I actually like that one too.
Yeah. Now explain what we're looking at here.
Oh, this one was. I was very happy with this piece. This one turned out really nice. I think that it turned out really nice. Had a friend that wrote a novel, and
Hmm.
I read the novel, and I was really happy with it. I was very inspired by his novel, and it was called. What was it called, man? The Last Journeyman by Robert Kraft. So check it
Yeah.
out if you guys get a chance. And he was a friend of mine, and he wrote the novel, and I was very inspired by it. So I did an art. I drew it. I drew like the characters from the novel, and I gave it to him, and he liked it so much that he
Hmm.
put it on the back cover of his book. Like it's
It
in
is pretty cool
publication.
looking
So
cover.
yeah, it was pretty cool. I thought it turned out really nice. It was a great gesture. It was very fun. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
It's like if I know what's wrong with that drawing out and looking at it from your screen. I know what's the matter
Yeah.
with it. It's bugged me forever, but now I know what it is. You know what
What?
it is? His
What?
head's too small. His head's too small. It's just a little too small.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe slightly. I mean,
Like if it was just a little bit bigger, it would have been probably proportionally about where it needed to be.
yeah.
But it looks.
I would add like a centimeter or two to his neck.
Yep, you're probably right.
Make it longer. I think if it was that, if you even if you didn't even
Mm,
change the head, if you added just a few centimeters to the
yeah,
neck to make it longer.
yeah. He's necklace.
Let's look at this rubble.
He's
Look at
necklace,
that
man.
rubble. I love how you do this rubble business.
You're putting a lot of pressure on me. I feel like I'm gonna lose my rubble one day.
You probably will.
Yeah, no.
All right, here's that
There it
journeyman
is.
book that he was talking about earlier. Look at that. The Last Journeyman. Death is what I chase, and death is what follows me. By Robert Kraft. I like that.
Robotic.
And I love this part right here too, you know, because
Yeah, it's like
I like seeing this ISBN number for some reason. Like I said, I always like the stupid stuff on things, not the stuff that
like that
actually
like the barcode or whatever. Like
yeah,
the
that
barcode
barcode actually makes the art look even better.
makes it look real. It makes it look, you know, it makes it look tangible, don't it?
Yeah, and then I love how this two-tone, well, one-tone color, whatever, where it, you know, blends with the actual, you know, whatever this is made out of, you know, looks good. I like it. It looks so professional. So that, where can people get The Last Journeyman if they wanted to get this? Is it on Amazon?
It's on Amazon, and it's also on. Is it audiobook? It's an audiobook as well.
Mm.
You can get it as an audiobook.
I didn't know it was an audiobook. Did Robert read it?
No, he hired like a dude, and he was awesome. He was like an older guy, and it was killer.
Oh,
Yeah, it was cool. It's an audiobook as well.
mm.
Yeah, the guy, he usually gets pretty cool guys that do the audiobooks. I've read two of his books. I read
Yeah.
that one the old-fashioned way and listened to a little bit of it as an audiobook. And he did another book, and he always gets great people to do the audio, man. The voices, you know, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always picks pretty cool people. They sound cool.
Let's see here. Sideburn says names Kraft, so you know it's a good book.
Yeah, delicious, like the cheese.
Yeah, I can use some Kraft in my life right now. Let's see here.
Who said that? Did you say Sideburns said that?
Yeah.
I love that name. I love Sideburns. That's cool.
Yeah, Sideburns is most awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Fluxcore writes that it would make a good NFT.
So, like, educate me on what NFT is. Like, I've heard this, and I'm a little slow. So,
okay, this is my
educate
personal...
me on an NFT. I
All
don't know
right,
much about
I'm going to tell you
yet.
my own personal opinion of NFT.
Okay.
All right, so I think NFT can break down in one of two ways.
Okay.
First way is, imagine that you meet up with a woman, you like her, you've been going out for like months or years, and you get married and you get a marriage certificate showing that you're married, and she goes out and she screws other guys. But you're still married.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one interpretation of an NFT, where basically, you know, like everybody in the world can have that image that's an NFT, but only one person can own the NFT.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I got you.
So like in NFT, as far as I know, and it could be wrong, exists on what's called a blockchain. And a blockchain is this thing that supposedly cannot be messed with, cannot be altered or anything like that. And it's sort of like it's a digital ledger. And so everybody that has ever owned something on the blockchain, their name, their IP address, whatever, is on there, and it shows that you've owned it. And as soon as you make a sell or a transaction, a trade or whatever,
yeah,
it's going to show that on the digital ledger, the blockchain. And
wow.
An NFT is a image that exists on the blockchain, as far as I know. And so, like, you know, it's like it's say like this image here of The Last Journeyman. Let's say like that was an NFT, and let's say hypothetically, like you own that NFT, Now I could take a screenshot of that, or anybody else can download an image, doing what we typically do on the internet. It's easy to do. But you would own, I guess, to a certain degree, the rights, or at least that the rights to that NFT, the digital image of that. So that segues into the second part of what an NFT is, which is, and a lot of people don't talk about this. It's sort of like it's a way for people to actually get paid for their art digitally. There's a lot of people in the 90s. Late 90s. No. There's a lot of people in the early millennial. There we go. Early millennium, who started coming up with memes, and these memes went, viral. Millions and millions and billions of people have shared these memes. There's the crazy girl meme, where she's like smiling really big, and then there's like that
baby with the buck. That baby with the buck teeth.
What is it?
That baby with the buck teeth.
Baby with the buck teeth.
That little girl looking at you like you're retarded.
There's the guy in the sweater with the red hair or something. If in the school pic.
Oh yeah.
There's another school pic of a kid in a karate gi. Well, anyway, the point is, these were made into memes and stuff like that, and some of these things got turned into T-shirts, coffee mugs, and all this other stuff or whatever. And an NFT is also a way for people digitally to lay claim to an image digitally. So that way, if someone tries to profit digitally off of that image, you can say, hey, I have the exclusive rights to this as an NFT, and you can't make a profit off of it, So it's like a weird internet copyright thing. Now, I don't know if that actually holds up legally, but I think it would give you a good claim. And then to finish my point, the third thing that I think NFTs are is a money laundering scam. I think that there are people that are very wealthy that can use NFTs to basically launder dirty money to make it squeaky clean. I'll give you a good example. This ain't so much to get into politics, but you can take it how you want. But Joe Biden's son, who like kind of he's like a rebel. He's a troublemaker. Gets into a lot of stuff. He's had a rough life for whatever reason. He's always getting in these business deals, for his dad. He goes and he talks to foreign leaders, and basically they make him the head of these boards and the head of these businesses, and he gets like so much money and all this other stuff, and just so that these companies, corporations, and governments back during the Obama administration could get in contact with the vice president, which will also get them in contact with the Oval Office, and I don't know if that's really going on now during this administration, but the point is, I had to give that, background detail of the type of character that Joe Biden's son may have. He recently he's been painting. And, he's not particularly a super great painter, but, he's decent. And his paintings are selling for millions of dollars. Now think about that. He's got these paintings selling for millions and millions of dollars. He's not that good of a painter, and really it's like, it's one of these scams where somebody's like, basically, like they're wanting to give him money, but they need to do it where legally it doesn't look scandalous. So, they could be like, oh, I really like your painting. Wink, wink. There's a few million for it, stick man.
Oh, right. The old switcheroo. The old switcheroo.
So that is my opinion. The three things that NFTs are: a marriage where you got the certificate, but she's going and she's having flings with everybody. The second thing is where digital artists can actually make a profit digitally off of their digital creation. And then the third thing is money laundering. And I think NFTs are legit. All three of these things.
That's
So
my
you got a
favorite
few
one. The money
comments.
line. Yep, the money laundering is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pickamaga Big Feet says Vorong. Vorong to you too, my friend.
What's Vorong mean?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't know.
whatever
Whatever you
the
want it to be.
artificial. It's whatever bot. I don't know what bots are saying. I don't know why they always end things with dots in between and stuff. It's very odd.
Vorong.
What Vorong? Sideburn says simply no to NFTs. Fluxcore says every time it is sold, you get a cut. I actually forgot about that. It seemed like I read that like a week ago, or something like that. But anyway, but every time it's sold down the blockchain or whatever, I mean, just leave the word blockchain out of it. But every time you're in it, say like you've got your NFT that you created, and every time, like you sell your NFT, you get a cut of that. And when somebody else sells that NFT, you get the cut of that. You almost become like the government. You're always taxing the sale of something that's already been sold like 100 times. You are the government. That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Sarburn says, I just think of the apes that have a few features swapped around. Reminds me of Andy Warhol. Have you seen the NFT apes?
No, I don't think so.
It's like this really huge thing, I don't know much about it, but like it's the same
a cave.
ape. It's the same cartoon ape with a cap on, and like he's colored differently. In each new NFT, like sometimes the background's colored differently, sometimes he's colored differently, and sometimes both.
You know what? Something makes me think I've seen this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around. I bet. Yeah, I bet I've seen this guy, man.
All right, let's look through these images. So the Last Journeyman, you can find it on Amazon, written by our most excellent friend Robert Kraft, and there is Will Avenger's art on the back of the book. Really cool, and I love that sexy ISBN number.
The barcode. About newsstand edition or something.
Yeah.
It's a newsstand, bro.
Right on there.
It's a newsstand.
Oh, look at this.
That's me and Boba Fett, man. Bull crap.
So here's Will Avenger. Right here.
I told you never to show nobody that. I told you never to show nobody that, Brian.
Yeah, so this is Will Avenger right here, and then here's this loser on the left, or on the right, I mean, once his picture taken. But here's Will Avenger, right here. Well equipped with a machete and a laser pistol.
He's prepared.
This guy here seems to have brought his portfolio.
Look at that. He's that guy, man. What a loser.
There's like somebody in the booth ducking behind, doesn't want to be seen. What's the deal with that?
That guy's a loser, Brian. I can tell.
He is. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at his smile.
Look at that guy. What's he got to be happy about?
Yeah, what has he got to be happy about, man? Really?
I don't like people being happy all the time. I want them to be miserable.
Yeah, that's so.
Like this person. They're not happy. Look over here.
He's tired.
She I think that's a girl. She got a mask on there.
He has got a mask. Whoever they got a mask on. I feel
the energy is of a girl. I feel this is a girl. Looking at her phone, ready for this to be over.
With her boyfriend. He's having a good time and she's not.
Yeah. I like how happy the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is. That's pretty cool.
His hands are wide open.
Wide open. All right, what are we looking at here? I thought we weren't going to get into politics.
Hey, who do you think that is, man? Who do you think that is?
I know who it is.
Who is it?
I ain't gonna say because people are so sensitive now; they go crazy. You can't mention political figures. I took a risk mentioning Joe Biden's son.
Oh, you're taking a risk doing that?
Yeah, I've
Well,
been
that
saying
is our
people are
former
very sensitive.
president, Donald Trump, and our now president, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
All right. So, explain the story behind this cartoon. Not so much the content of it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean,
But why I did the cartoon?
yeah.
I work part-time as an editorial cartoonist for a local newspaper.
Ah,
Yeah, and it's I do cartoons like this all the time. They're like extremely fun to do.
yeah. Well, there you go. I'm not going to say that I'm jealous. It ain't like I worked at a newspaper
Actually,
too, got
I
laid
actually
off
thought
or
that
maybe fired.
I actually thought that turned out pretty good though, man. I think the caricatures were pretty good on that.
Yeah, yeah, I like it too.
I try to
Let's
keep it
see.
funny, man. Try to keep it comical.
Flux Score says no, no, they're crap. In reference to, I think the ape NFTs
He ain't a fan.
of the no, I think Flux Score likes NFTs. He just doesn't like
The ape one.
the ape ones. Sideburns writes Kang in Kodos. Kang and Kodos.
Kane and Kodos.
King and Kodos. FlexCore says Alberta will soon leave Kanukistan. Kanukistan. And he says, there. I said it. You see, you can't get all political up in here. Now I'll allow the Canadian politics because Americans are not that hip onto it, so we won't get that upset. But you cannot mention any American politicians or politics on this stream because people will lose their shit. All right, let's see what else we got. I think we're almost through the pictures. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was this Halloween. That was this Halloween's piece.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was the most recent Halloween piece. I thought that one turned out really nice too, man.
Yeah.
I like the. Can you name them, Brian? Can you name them?
I will try. So we got
You'll get these.
Predator.
Uh-huh.
Is that called Klaatu?
Yes, yeah, that's exactly right. From the Earth, the day the Earth stood still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Klaatu.
We got the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's her.
We got the Invisible Man.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I've seen it before, but I have no idea what its name is.
It's like a piece of American pop culture, though. It's Robot Monster. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's just a robot monster.
We got Critters.
I like how the hair turned out on Critters, Brian.
Yeah. We got Killer Clowns from Space.
Yeah, Outer Space. Yes. Oh, that's the hard one.
That's that one guy that I sat behind in high school. And his armpits stunk really bad. I mean, I don't know why they were so loud, but they was rough.
David Hubbard.
Yeah. that's him. That's
that was not him.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you drew him. I don't know.
That is the monster in the closet. In my closet. Monster in the closet.
Oh,
it's an Oscar. Yeah. It's an Oscar winner, by the way.
Really?
No,
Is that the one where the at the start of the show, the kid's having problems in the closet or something, and his dad goes to do something and he ends up getting his head cut off at the beginning of the movie?
No, I don't think. I think you're wrong. I don't think that's it. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen it in some years, but that doesn't ring a bell. His dad might have been chastising him, but I don't know if his head came off. Maybe, are you sure the head came off the dad?
Well, I don't. Well, in the show that I seen, I don't.
Yeah,
It
maybe
might
that.
not be the same thing, but it was really great. You know, it was like right as 1990 hit or somewhere in that time period. There was this.
It's a late '80s film. Yeah, it's a late
Yeah,
'80s movie. I
there
think.
was this horror movie that came out, and it centers around this little. I feel like he's a blonde boy, could be a brunette, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
And
think you're right.
like
That
he
is the
has
film.
dreams and nightmares, and he goes in his closet, and there's like this monster entity that lives in a closet, and I think there's like this little toy or doll or
No, that's a
statue
different
of the
film.
monster.
That's a different film. But I know the film you're talking about.
Yeah, and at the beginning of this movie that I'm talking about, the dad goes to um reassure his son, and something happens, and he ends up
Yeah.
falling backwards in the closet, and his head gets took off, and the special effects in the whole movie is like mind-blowingly amazing. It's like it was it I could be wrong, but I feel like in that film it was the last bit of stop motion animation that
Hmm.
was used in a feature film where they had pushed the limits of what you could do with it, and it looked awesome. I can't.
I've seen that film that you're talking about. I've seen
Yeah,
that film.
I
I've
mean,
seen it.
the movie is like the story's, a solid story, and the script
It's
is,
okay.
all right, but like the special effects in that movie really make the movie, and you know, toward the end of it, he ends up facing the monster, and and everybody doesn't believe him, and he has the help of like one or two adults or something. I can't remember. And I just seen this movie like a couple years ago, so
I remember this film you're talking about, though. I do
yeah.
remember that.
See, Sideburns says, "What the heck is oatmeal?" I don't mean to get political. Well, first of all, we don't talk about oatmeal on this show, and I don't appreciate that. Uh,
Oatmeal's good.
yeah. Mm. Fluxcar writes, "Monkey art NFTs are not art, not true value. This is art and has value."
Ooh,
Oh, that's
thanks.
pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah, he
Thank
gave
you for
you
that.
a compliment there.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Nobody's giving
Great.
me
Appreciate that.
compliments. We'll deal with that. But let's
You're
see here.
grateful.
Yeah, I'm going to skip through here. All right, what are we
Yes.
looking at here?
I do commission work from time to time, and this is a portrait commission I did for a
Yeah.
family. These three people, they're passed away, and someone hired me to do an art piece of them all together. And they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, it was a Christmas gift for
Yeah.
someone. So I thought
Yeah.
it turned out pretty nice. It
Yeah,
turned out nice.
I didn't get the actual real photo of these three people, but I can assure everyone that these three people look like I'm going to say like 95 to 98% exactly like they do in the photo, and the three separate photos. It was three separate photos where in this they were put together in a collage. I really like how you did the highlights here. That was really cool. See that with the
Yeah, dude,
you know
the white,
yeah,
yeah, the white.
that's cool. I like that.
Tedious, Brian. It's tedious.
It is.
It is tedious.
And here's I like that.
There it is. Look at that.
There it is.
Made a little more jaggedy.
See, see, the only reason I don't do it, I can only rip you off so much.
Couldn't you just use CB? That would look cool.
Well, I don't know how to write the C to make it look good. I can make the B look cool, but I can't make the C looking good. I haven't figured it out yet.
Dumb
There's
joker.
David Hubbard.
I can smell his armpits from here, Brian. I can smell his armpits from here, Brian. I can smell him.
Be listening to the stream, be like, "Up you, man."
No,
Put you in your dumb face.
no. He'd say your stream's dumb. That's what he would say.
Not yet. He used to say, "Man, that's effing dumb, man. That's effing dumb."
Your stream is dumb.
I like to see him as a Joker.
You
know what you are, man, Batman? You effing dumb, man.
To be honest, man, he would just look like he just looked like a Joker henchman's what he would be, man.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
He'd be a Joker henchman. I give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the Joker here.
The Jokester.
Yeah. Take a look at this hair.
It went wild, didn't it? Kind of got away from me a little bit. But in a good way, I guess.
Kind of puts me in mind a little bit of what is his name that played the Green Goblin?
Oh, it does. It looks like Willem Dafoe. It kind of does.
It's Willem Dafoe.
You know, art-wise, it reminds me of
what?
Who's the guy that did the art for The Killing Joke? It wasn't Jim Aparo, was it?
I don't think so.
Who is that does that? He's a good Batman artist. He's pretty awesome.
All right, I'm going to say it's one or two people that did The Killing Joke.
Alan Moore did the art, wrote it. Right?
It's either the guy that did The Watchmen. I think Dave Gibbons,
it's not Dave Gibbons. I can vouch for that. I don't.
Is it Brian? I can't think of Brian's name. He did all these. He does all these covers back in the 90s. We lost Will Avenger. He's gone. But anyway, he did all these covers back in the 90s, and I think his name is Brian something. He did like Wonder Woman covers, and he's like a big influence on Ethan Van Sciver. You know, whatever. Let's go to the next one. This was the last piece that Will Avenger's done here lately. Look at this signature, though. Let's not look at the rest of this stuff. Look at that. He added something new to it. He's got the W. He's got the S. And he's got this hook right here. There you go. All right. Let me so we got a bunch of these here.
Brian.
There you are.
Show. I'm back. It kicked me out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, I got a question. I just realized something.
All
right. So this is your signature. You got the W and you got an S.
Uh-huh.
Shouldn't it be an A?
You're right, but
yeah,
Avenger is my middle name.
So shouldn't your signature be like WAS?
I guess so. Was.
Yeah, was.
Was.
What was the excitement mark? That's some brand confusion right there.
It is.
We need to figure that out.
Yeah, Avenger is my middle name. Dang.
You see, if I wasn't obsessed with the most ridiculous things, we would never knew this problem existed.
Yeah. We wouldn't have had no problem, see, until you brought it up.
Yeah. I kind of like the fact that this is a, like the picture taken with a phone, because it actually makes it look like an old cover where the light the light is hitting the image. And I like that.
Yep. It's hard to get the light. It's hard to get lights even, man. It's hard to get the light even.
Yeah.
When you take photos with a phone.
Yeah. I really like how the colors came together with it.
So when
you color these things, these are all markers.
Markers and color pencil, man. I use a lot of color pencil in my work. They blend really well.
Our most excellent Russian bot says, whose name is Imra Karpanagra, says Van.rent. Pretty cool. He really enjoys it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I think we're nearing the end here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Fan 4 action, man.
Yeah. Instead of actually looking at them individually, I just took a screenshot. But I got zoom capabilities. Mr. Fantastic. I like the shadow.
Brian loves the cast shadow.
I like the shadow. I think the shadow's a nice touch.
Yeah, I think
I also like the hook in the leg. I kind of like that. You know,
that
the
jagged hook.
I like that.
The jag hook there. Yeah. It added a little bit to it, didn't it?
Yeah, we got
drawing
here, the Invisible Woman.
Drawing women figures, man, is brutal.
Yeah,
it is. It's hard. Still not real happy with that figure, but it turned out okay, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I like the thing quite a bit.
Yeah, I thought that turned out pretty cool.
He looked like he rocks, man.
I like how this over here is shaded and you got the lines highlighted. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Blue eyes too.
Yeah, blue eyes.
Blue-eyed thing, man.
This is pretty wild right here. I
try to do my best impersonation of John Byrne, Brian, which is no easy task, man. No easy task.
Puts me in mind of Angel Mendina.
Oh man, thanks.
Yeah,
thank you for that.
It's got that creative, just farted out, and there it is.
It's got that stretch to it.
Yeah, the stretch. Yeah.
Angel Medina's awesome.
He is.
And a nice guy. We met him a couple times, didn't we, Brown?
Yeah, I offended him once, but
yeah, I was there when you offended him.
I don't know why he got offended at it.
It was your, I don't remember I don't remember exactly what it was. I remember being offended a little bit.
I remember what it was. We were me and
him. I do remember.
Yeah. It was me, you.
Why would he be offended by that, Brian? Why would he be offended by that?
You told him you're his biggest fan and all this other stuff, and he gives you this really cool piece of artwork of a comic book that's not even released yet, still. And I started talking to him, and I was like, I can't remember how.
Yeah, I know what you said.
I can't remember. Listen, I can't remember the exact details, but what I told him was,
I know what you said.
That I wished he spent more time on Spider-Man because I feel like he would have that he was getting ready to blow up big in a big way,
and he didn't.
And you could just see it in his eyes and and his body language. He did not like it at all. And the way I took it is that I think he feels that he made it big already.
He was pretty big, old man.
Well, it's like
I mean, Spider-Man will be the book to get big on, but he was on Spawn for a while, man.
Yeah, he was on Spawn. He was
big for a while, really. I mean, he did what is it? It was Infinity Watch, right?
Yeah,
he did Infinity Watch. He did some Hulk issues. He did some Avengers issues. He did Spider-Man.
Yeah,
but he went to Image and he did like Kiss, and he did Spawn and Sam and Twitch. So I mean, he's a commercial artist. I mean, he's been in some big books.
Let me put it. Make an argument for my argument.
I mean, you're probably right. I mean, okay.
What my thinking is on Angel Mendina, back in the 2000s, he got off of Spawn and Kiss and all that stuff.
He was going on his Marvel run.
Yeah, he went back to Marvel.
Yep.
And he started drawing, I think it was the Sensational Spider-Man.
Yeah, and it was awesome. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was. He did like 12
Incredible.
issues of it, and in the first 2 or 3 issues, Spider-Man had his classic costume,
Oh
the red and
yeah,
blue,
yeah, yeah. I
and
remember
then they
this.
changed it to this gaudy looking thing where it's like red and gold, and it's got the
Spider armor. It was the
spider
spider armor.
armor, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the movie's based kind of on,
I mean,
loosely.
which it is kind of a cool armor, but like, I don't know. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
like,
He wasn't a fan of it. He was not a
no, he
fan of the
didn't
armor.
like it. He really did not like that armor. And when he signed on to do Sensational Spider-Man, he was there
He
to
wanted to do the classic suit,
do the classic. And
and
during this
he liked the
time,
black costume too. He liked the black costume too.
yeah, and I think I'm not really for sure, but I think during this time, every couple of years, every 10 years, 20 years, something like that, what Marvel does is they get into litigation, they get in lawsuits with people like the hairs of Steve Ditko, Jack Kirby, a lot of artists like that, and basically, if it's true, what they do is to try to make sure that they can try to lay claim to the name Spider-Man and all this other stuff. They create different costumes and different characters to play the role of Spider-Man, because there's a fear that if one day they ever lose the exclusive rights to that character, it's going to be hard for them to make comics and make movies
Yep.
with that character or characters.
Yep.
So they, so like I know during the millennium, we started seeing a lot of this wacky doodle stuff from Marvel where they were like doing multiple versions of these characters. And I also think it's a bit of a copyright scam too, because I think that when you got like 12, 20 different versions of Spider-Man and Ghost Rider and Hulk and I don't know, I'm naming off random characters here, but like when you got so many different versions of them and you're an independent artist and you come up with a character that may have similar qualities, they can come in and say, hey, you're ripping off this version of Spider-Man, or you're ripping off this version of Doctor Strange,
Yep.
And I feel like that's also part of it. But anyway, that's not the point. Point is, Angel
Like
Bandana
that
was
suit.
drawing Sensational Spider-Man, and he was really good at it. He's doing great, and I think there was some buzz about it. But they didn't have him drawing the classic Spider-Man anymore, so that killed his momentum, I feel like. And I also feel like the stories that they were telling was killing the momentum of the book too. And
He didn't
I
like
feel
none of
like
it.
if he had stayed on Spider-Man longer,
He'd have been a bigger name, you think?
he would have a bigger name. And to bring it on home, like when I think of like it's sort of like Rob Liefeld, he's on New Mutants and he starts building up a little bit of buzz and all this other stuff. But let's say like instead of him like a couple issues away launching X-Force, that he does, the history plays out different and he just decides to draw Doctor Strange, and I think there's a point to be made to staying on a book long enough to build momentum.
That'd have been the weirdest Doctor Strange ever. Okay.
Yeah, they actually wanted him to draw Doctor Strange or Spider-Man.
I like the scene. Listen, Rob Liefeld draws a killer Spider-Man, man. I
Yeah,
think he does. I think he does. It's cool, a killer, man.
yeah.
He
I
does.
think he's overdue to draw Spider-Man, actually.
Yeah, he should have to draw that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. That would have been cool. I buy that. I would buy that. Yeah.
So that's what I mean when I told Angel Mendino that I feel like if he was on Spider-Man longer, he would have blown up big. I mean, like in the realm of comics, if he was a pro wrestler, he'd be an Intercontinental or United States champion.
That's interesting. You're probably right.
He's what they would call a mid-card wrestler, even though he could
He's on a big book.
even though he could be world champion. you know, and he had his shot for the world championship on a big stage. And Spider-Man's on a much bigger stage than Spawn is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, in terms of sales and being a household name.
Notoriety.
Yeah, notoriety. It was a big platform for him. And you know, he for one reason or another, his title shot to be world champion artist didn't work
He got
out. You
revoked.
know,
He got revoked. He didn't give it to him. To be honest,
yeah.
in a way.
And
Yeah.
so even though I feel like he's a world class talent, he's
Oh, he
always
is.
booked as a mid card talent as an artist.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that's my point.
You're probably right. I agree with that. I would
All
agree
right,
with
we
that.
went through them all. Yeah.
Lavish tales.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here.
How many people you still got on here, Brian?
It says 2, but sometimes it lies and there's actually none, and other times it lies and and there's actually like 4 or 5 people.
It's a bunch of liars.
Most of my viewers, what they do is they tune in after the show's done, because some people get up early and other people get up late, so it's just kind of all over the place, and so most of them just kind of
They watch the rerun.
Watch the rerun, the replay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pack on a window. No. Entire screen, the window, Chrome tab. Trying to figure this thing out. What I'm wanting to do is I was going to pull up my Wildcat pages here, and then just not working out well. We'll just do entire screen, whatever. We'll share that. Everybody can look at the back end here. See all my secrets. All right, there we go. So anyway, we were going to talk about the freaking Eternals. Where's my bottle of water? I drank it already. This is like the second one. It's very disappointing. I should have came prepared and just brought multiple bottles. Gallons, yeah. So anyway, you watched Eternals here recently. What did you think?
I really enjoyed it. That was great. I really enjoyed it, man. Straight up.
I actually was not going to watch Eternals, because a lot of a lot of these YouTube critics and commentators and stuff like that,
they didn't like it.
They didn't like it. I mean, I never actually listened to a lot of their criticisms. I probably only listened to actually one video. Like, I don't even know if I watched all the way, but you see all these thumbnails, whether it be on Facebook or whatever, Twitter, stuff like that, of the videos or of the blogs or whatever. And they all said the same thing, woke this or, woke that and all this other stuff, and a lot of people celebrating how it flopped in comparison to other Marvel films and stuff. But you watched it and you said that it's pretty good. I was like, well, okay. I'm looking for stuff to watch. I'll watch it, based on that. And so I started watching it last night, and I watched like the first hour of it, which is great because my biggest complaint of most movies is they're never long enough. To me, they feel like they're, they're short and they're just over with, and this movie is like 2 hours and something long.
Yep.
So this is right up my alley. I like that, So anyway, everybody's just looking at the screen of skeleton, and I'm not even doing anything. Where's my eraser at? I got my eraser here. But get out of the way. Where can I put this? Right there. Perfect. If I erase it, it's going to do that. Yeah, that's what I figured. Ctrl Z. I think what I need to do is I need to go here. I'm going to adjust some stuff. Levels. Where my leveler at? There we go. That looks good to me. Let's see what that did. My computer screen's dirty. There's like a cat attack claw on the screen. I can't tell if that's actual pencil marks or if it's cat claw. Anyway, so Eternals, watched it, and I like the fact that it's long. As far as the woke stuff, I didn't really see that for the most part.
I didn't either, man.
I didn't see anything that was trying to, be preachy to me or anything that
force feed me anything. Yeah. I didn't feel like I was getting force fed anything.
Yeah, none of that stuff. I would say that instead of it being woke, I would say it's more. Well, the term that they use is like progressive, quotation marks. Yeah.
Right.
It had a gay couple in it, but it was I felt it was tasteful.
Yeah.
I mean, not to get into like the religious or anti-religious or whatever aspect of things. It's if you was to have a gay couple in the movie, I felt like it was done in a very tasteful way. Something else that was surprising, and I don't really understand why they put this in there, but they had a sex scene in it, and that was
it was very quick. It was very quick.
A straight couple that had a sex scene in it. Yeah, it was very quick, but they're naked, they're on top of each other. You don't really see anything, but they're grinding and making faces.
It's tasteful.
I guess it's in comparison to the 80s, it's very tasteful, but still, it's like a Marvel movie, and I can imagine, I would say in some ways that's probably let me create a new layer here. I would say in some ways that's probably what hurt the film a little bit, stuff like that, because some parents are taking their kids there, and there's these two people grinding about an hour into it. And they're like, what the hell? I never saw this in a Marvel movie before. This was news to me.
The best Marvel movie ever.
I guess so.
No, I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a pretty good movie, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I did something wrong. Ctrl Z. You know what I did wrong? No, I didn't do nothing wrong. I did everything right. Okay. Trying to figure out why my brush didn't brush. Set it to multiply.
You dip it in ink, bro. Dip it in ink, bro.
Dip it in ink?
Yeah, dip it in ink, man.
Oh, okay. You know what? I need to put my layer above the other layer. And it should work now. There it is. Okay. Now hit Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. Okay. Now put my layer back up. I love Ctrl Z. It's the best thing in the world. Okay. And we figure out where my light's coming from. Okay. Let's make a giant brush. But so anyway, I'm watching Eternals, and I like the twist that they had. I don't want to say what the twist is for anybody that's not watched it yet. But I thought
so. For the record, you did enjoy Eternals, though. I mean, you did like it.
I did. I did
I did
enjoy
too,
Eternals. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't like mind-blowingly awesome.
but it wasn't
Um,
bad. It was good.
but I always like, I compare everything to the first Thor movie.
Okay.
And to me, the first Thor movie's not that good.
Okay.
But for some reason, Thor got better and better. I liked the second movie. What was it, Dark World or something?
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I think critics and fans didn't like that movie where he fights the elf dude.
Yeah.
And but that was a good movie. I thought it was a solid movie. It's a big step up, and it kind of introduced a lot of sci-fi stuff into Thor as far as cinematically. And then you got the third movie, which is awesome, which was Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
I
It's
think that's the
fun.
third Thor movie. Yeah,
It is. It was fun. It was fun.
which was great. And but when it comes to Marvel, I always compare their newer franchises to the first Thor movie, and it's like, to me, I feel like if they do a
Eternals
um,
too. Another Eternals.
if they start a new franchise and it's better than the first Thor movie, then they're doing great. And to me, Eternals was that, and Captain Marvel. Even though I didn't quite enjoy
I didn't
Captain
hate
Marvel,
it.
I didn't hate it
I,
though.
I didn't hate it either. It was all right. It was fine.
Yeah, but my attitude was like Captain Marvel. It was better than the first Thor movie.
I'll have to disagree with you on that one. I already enjoyed the first Thor movie.
Oh no, I have to rewatch it.
I already enjoyed it. I agree. I think the third Thor movie is the best one, but I feel like I like the
Yeah,
first Thor movie better than the sequel, which I don't hate the
yeah.
sequel. I really like the sequel. I like the sequel too. I like the sequel, but but I agree. I think
That's my standard of measurement, pretty much.
that's a good standard, though. I mean, that's a good standard. But I feel like I feel like Eternals is better than Iron Man 2 and 3. I feel like it's probably better. It's better than a lot of those. Some of those. It's better than Black Panther. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think a lot of
it
movies are better than Black Panther.
none of the Marvel movies are really what you call a stinker. There's a couple that I do not like, but I wouldn't say any of them are like full blown stinkers.
Uh,
But this one is not at the bottom. This is not at the bottom in
yeah,
any means. I don't think. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole film.
there was let's see what else. I had another thought about Eternals, and can't remember
You know
what it
what?
was.
One of the things that popped out on the Eternals that kind of annoyed me. Did you notice where like they just whenever they were going somewhere they just showed up there?
Yeah,
It never says how they got there. As far as I can tell, none of them are teleporters. That one girl can
hmm
run fast and he can fly, but like all of them are there. How do they do that? Never addressed that.
hang on a second. What is it? Sit in there. Yeah, I'll be in there in a minute then. Okay. All right, close this door. All right. I'll be in there in a minute. Okay. Another interesting thing, and is that they killed off a lot of characters, which was,
Awesome.
yeah, it's actually kind of awesome. Like you're starting this franchise, and right away you're killing off you're killing off these characters like they're nothing.
I like it.
Yeah, I kind of honestly, I kind of do like it. Now, usually, you don't want to do that, and I imagine people that are fans of the Eternals
Eternals.
comic, be like, "Why'd you kill that character or characters?" But
I
I've
kind of
only
dig that.
glanced at the Eternals comic, which looks awesome.
I read it. I read the first
Yeah,
issue.
and it's like, but having
Jack
said
Kirby.
that, the movie I feel like did pretty good with the characters. I like how this is coming together. Yeah. I'm all about that zip toning.
Grayscale.
Yeah. See, let's look at some comments here. Cyburn says, I think the woke was more in the marketing.
He's probably right.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know what? Before I forget, I'm going to say that one of the things that I didn't like about the advertising for God, I can't concentrate with that music. Cooper's like got the TV blasted full force, but God give me strength. The music's distracting me. The advertisement for what is it? The Eternals is they always showed them like on a beach or in a desert or something like that. Now to me, when I was watching the advertisements for it, I was like, well, this is kind of lame. I don't know. It just didn't resonate with me for some reason or another. Felt very generic. But when I watched the movie, I didn't get the feeling at all. When they were in those settings. So I thought that they did pretty good with that. Yeah.
They didn't give everything away in the trailers either, man, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, to anyone that's not watched it, they introduce. I mean, other than the Eternals themselves, they introduce 2 new characters to the whole Marvel
MCU,
universe.
the MCU.
And
three
you have
new characters.
See, there's an end credit scene that happens right after the movie ends, and then there's an end credit scene that happens right after all the credits roll. So there's like 2 of them.
There's a mid credit and then an end credit.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Cyburn says, I disagree with you all.
He didn't like it, huh?
I disagree with you, Sideburns. How you like them apples? And he says, Sideburn says, hi, Cooper. Go to bed. Ha, 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 ha. Speaking of Cooper. Cooper! Hey! Cooper! I'll beat him. All right. Can you turn it down just a little bit? It's like exploding into this room. I got blood coming out my ears, out my nose, out my eyes. It's like brain scanners. Is that what that movie's called? Brain
scanners? Just scanners.
Scanners. I've not watched that since the 90s. That's how long
it's that got Kevin Bacon in it?
I don't know. Does it have
Julia Roberts
inside in it?
Maybe. Does it have Julia Roberts too? Maybe.
I don't know. Does her head blow up? I'd hope.
I can't remember, man.
But before long, we'll see Julia Roberts in the MCU.
She'll be some Eternal.
Did you watch the trailer to? I was going to call him the Spectre.
Mark Spector, Brian. Mark Spector.
Yeah, Mark Spector. Moon Knight. Did you see the trailer in Moon Knight?
Yeah, I eventually got around to it. Yeah, I seen it.
What'd you think?
I'll say this. Like, I'm gonna watch it, and it looks like it'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'm probably gonna enjoy this movie, probably.
Yeah.
But
how
does this guy that's playing Moon Knight, man, he's in everything. This guy gets jobs constantly. Like he gets to be characters that I don't want him to be.
Yeah.
I mean, have you noticed? Like he's Apocalypse. He's in all these.
Oh,
that's him. He was Apocalypse. Yeah. He was in. He's in all the Star Wars movies. He's in
Yeah.
Dune. He's all.
Oh
He's
yeah,
always
yeah,
kind of
yeah. He was the Han Solo
pilot.
type of guy.
The pilot, yeah,
Yeah, the
Poe. He's the
pilot.
pilot. He's the
Yeah,
pilot. He's in everything, and he gets these movie parts, but I don't know how he gets them. I mean, he's not a bad actor. It's just I don't.
yeah,
I think he's overrated as crap. I just don't think he should have
yeah,
been Moon Knight. You know, that should have been Keanu Reeves.
yeah.
But whatever.
Well,
But it'd probably be great. He's a good actor. I mean, he'll probably do
you
good,
know,
man. I don't know.
some people may give me flack for saying this, but I thought Moon Knight was Jewish.
Is he Jewish?
I think so.
He probably is, bro.
I can't remember if it was
Savage Run.
I can't remember if it was the Smallwood Moon Knight stuff or if it was the Warren Ellis Moon Knight stuff, but one of them fairly recently.
And he was Jewish, huh?
Yeah, they was talking about as a kid when he grew up, he was a Jewish kid, and
That's cool.
And he had an imaginary friend, and I can't remember if his imaginary friend was Mark Spector or if it was another one of his personalities.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was really cool, and when I was watching the trailer, I was like, I felt like they kind of took that out, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to keep that in there or not, but I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do too. I'm a purist, Brian.
Yeah. Well, I think that's one of the things that ruins a lot of comic book movies is that a lot of these people, these producers and directors that make these movies, they're like, instead of, the Hulk being created by a gamma bomb, let's just have him in some mediocre
experiment gone wrong.
Yeah. In this little tiny room, it looks like a closet, that looks like a radiologist would, get an X-ray. And X-ray equipment basically created the Incredible Hulk. That's more exciting visually
than a gamma bomb exploding.
Yeah, we don't want a gamma bomb. We want a gamma mom, whatever that means. We don't want to see mushroom clouds. We want to see an X-ray of green bones. Yeah.
Gummer bomb.
Oh, so yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, like Moon Knight, I watched the trailer. I liked the trailer. I thought it was pretty good. My favorite part of the trailer was pretty much everything. There was a couple things stood out. I like the fact that at one point, he finds himself in a vehicle driving really fast. He has a gun in his hand. Don't know how it got there. Another favorite part is when somebody he gets freaked out because somebody calls him Mark Spector or something like that. I can't remember. Another favorite part is when he is Moon Knight and he's just beating the crap out of some guy on the ground. So I like that. Yep.
You still hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I still hear you. I'm right now on the live stream, I'm just zip toning this castle. Just adding more to it.
Scary castle.
Yeah.
It's way off in the distance.
Yeah. Very meticulous. I feel like I'm working on one of those kits where you had to assemble everything together and sometimes you had to use super glue. I used to be into that stuff back in the 90s with these cars and stuff. And I'm not a car guy, but it was just, fun. And then I grew out of it fairly quickly.
Model cars were hard, man.
Yeah.
They got real. Start losing mufflers and things.
Our most excellent friend, Josh Fox, writes, you're thinking of Flatliners.
I think he may be. They have Michael J. Fox in it?
No,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
Ghost.
That's Frighteners. My bad.
Frighteners. There we go.
Frightener. I think he's right. Is that where they almost die and they bring them back?
Yeah.
I think he's right.
Well, Scanners is when their heads blow up, and Flatliners is when they purposely kill themselves to.
And they bring themselves back.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Yeah, that's Flatliners. I don't know.
So,
Because I think he's right. I think Julia Roberts is in Flatliners and Kevin Bacon.
all right.
I think he's right.
Sideburn says, good for him in response to Cooper. I think it's a response to Cooper. It's on telling.
Flatline.
Okay. I think we've reached the end of the show. I'm going to kick you off here shortly, but before we go, where can people reach you at to see all your comic book goodness?
Facebook under the Art of Will Avenger and Instagram under the Art of Will Avenger.
All right, so just look up the Art of Will Avenger and there, right there, that says the Art of Will Avenger, and just look that up on Facebook and on Instagram, and add him, hit like or add him, or all that good stuff. And you're still doing commissions, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I do commission work.
And what is you got a comic book project that you've been working on for 10 years? What is that?
It's a secret, Ryan.
Well, it don't hurt to talk about it. Don't have to be uber secret.
It hurts my soul.
It hurts your soul.
Hurts my soul. It will be done soon. And I will show the world.
Well, we need to have something soon to show everybody. They need to know about this project.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
We will do it.
Okay.
I will show it. I will show it.
Yeah.
In all of its nudity.
See, I can't even do fan art. You being super secret with stuff.
I know, man. It's all on purpose too.
Yeah. But follow him on Instagram and on Facebook, The Art of Will Avenger. And I'm glad you came on here. I haven't got all the bells and whistles figured out. And I love this. I'll even love the colors on this rubble. That's pretty cool.
Rubble man.
I'm all about that rubble. I think rubble makes and breaks good comics. I mean, you look at George Perez, Carlos Pacheco, John Byrne,
Dave Finch. Dave Finch does a pretty good rubble.
I like Eric Larson's rubble here lately, where he's been riffing off Jack Kirby, and Jack Kirby was just
he does good. Yeah. He goes to the source there.
Yeah, it's a great rubble. Rubble.
All about that rubble, bro.
Yo, Jim Lee rubble. Let's not leave him out.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Yeah, he does a good job on that rubble.
Yeah, rubble hard.
Yeah. So glad to have you on. I'm going to kick you now.
Kick me off. Thanks for listening, fellas. See y'all.
Let's see. All right. So here we are. We're at the end of the show. And of course, you saw me zip toning this. I'll probably save this file and finish this up a little bit later. And this is the roughly the first 2 pages of the Wildcat Anthology, which is coming soon. And so I'm going to be zip toning stuff, adding letters and all that stuff. So pretty exciting. And let me get rid of this, and we'll just go back to this awesome logo of New Empire Comics. I really appreciate everybody tuning in. And, I'm going to try to have more guests on in the future. You know, it's just, I don't know. I'm a isolated weirdo, hermit, social butterfly, if you will. So I'm trying to overcome that. And also and this is legit, you know, I have the most absurd technological problems that happen out of nowhere, especially when I'm trying to push forward and do cool new things, exciting things, interesting things that are going to better me and the lives of those around me, hopefully. And you know, stuff just breaks on me, you know, and that includes live streams. But I'm going to try to do more of them where I have a guest on my show and have fun with that. And I hope you all had fun. I feel like this has been a good one. You know, I've had a few duds here and there. I'm not going to say what they are. I'm not going to say which episodes are duds, but you know what they are. But I feel like this was a good one, and I really appreciate everybody tuning in. And as I usually end these shows, I just want to remind everybody to please be the tide that rises all ships. You know, be the change that you want to see. You know, if you want to see things change, you first got to be that change. You know, be tide lifts all ships. Be the change you want to see. You know, be bold, be brave, and mighty forces will come to your aid. Carpe diem, my friends. Until next time. CB Smallwood saying that, you know, I will be seeing you in the next video as soon as I cue out the intro. Much love, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And, you know, if you got any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to get in touch with Will Avenger, look him up on Instagram and on Facebook at The Art of Will Avenger, or just leave a comment down below and I'll help you get in touch. Much love. Goodbye. And for real now. Well, hello everyone, this is CB Smallwood, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you want to support this channel, then please head on over to newempirecomics.com. Again, that is newempirecomics.com. And the most important thing that you can do right now, other than hitting like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, is do this. Click on the Join the Mailing List button so that you'll be the first to know when our comics are being crowdfunded, exclusive free goodies, news, and more. You can also click it here, which will take you to the mailing list sign up. Just put in your name, your email, hit subscribe, and you are done. So if you want to be notified when I launch a crowdfunder, or whenever I'm giving away something for free, which I may do on occasion, this is the way to go. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and thank you for your support.